Use the same back OEM bolts.
Okay.
It's straight and everything?
Yep.
Straight. And then when you tighten up, you just need to snug it in place with the 10 mil.
And that should be good enough right there. Okay, we're gonna have to put the clamps like this. That way we have more easier access, because if you have it the other way, it have a lot of things that's in the way. Like this piece here, this here, with being the way from you tightening up the clamps and stuff. And also with this one here. So we're gonna put them back how the OEM had them. Easier to get to them that way.
So it's gonna look like this, guys. We're gonna push that all the way up to the end.
Yep. And this is how this is gonna be like.
It's gonna be more like this. So you can get to
something like that.
Yep.
Yep. It's gonna
and
be
of
more
course,
like
guys,
that.
you still have the marking for the throttle body over here.
Yep. And we're gonna put this one like this.
Yep. Cool. So we're gonna tighten this one up a bit. We're gonna make sure it is behind that bulge, which it needs to come back a little bit. Make sure we get all the boost. There's no leaks and everything. We get all the air going through into that throttle body. You can even see it intrude, but the bulge intruding through it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Outside there.
You do got to be careful with the center and be mindful of it. So it needs to go down. Yep. Crack it off over here. You have enough space? How many of them do you have to take off?
1, 2. Then I have to move this.
And it can't move now or at all?
So 10. Unless you pull up on it like that. You want to do that? Let's see if that works.
If I pull up on it?
You have to pull up on that.
Okay, you got it.
Seems so.
So he was able to slide it on by loosening up those 2 bolts. Let's put those 2 bolts in first. Go and put those back in there.
Yeah. Put these back in. Let me put these back in place.
And what are those 12s?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. And then you're gonna need that 12 again.
Yeah, for these 2 here.
Yeah, we're gonna snug them. So I'm gonna put pressure on it to bring it out some, right?
Yeah.
So I'm bringing it out some, and he's gonna snug it. So now we just got to do the clamps, and very important, guys, because you don't want to have boost leaks. You got to make sure you tighten these clamps down good. Okay, you get what I'm saying, right? Just feel around.
Yes, you feel it. It's behind the bulge. It's behind the bulge.
Yep. Just want to make sure. It needs to go tighter, or you're good. All right, I think so. That hose back there, that white one, we took it out, and it has the little line to line it back up. And then now we're gonna put this hose back in. Yep. And then this little hose thing, this is for if you like run nitrous. That's what that extra little hose is. So now we're gonna do the intercooler and the other charge pipe. All right, guys. So this is the new charge pipe that PRL presents, and it has a bigger opening. So you have to take this screw out, and then you just slide this thing out. Piece out like he was trying to do to get this rubber garment out, because then this rubber, it has to go into the new piece.
It has to go into the new piece.
And the new piece, it goes in like this. So you put that grommet in.
You gotta squeeze it in. Squeeze it in like that. You gotta push the grommet back in from underneath now.
Yep.
From the underneath side. And and then this goes in from this side.
Yep.
And screws right up.
Yep.
Screws in. There we go.
What we want to do is to keep that same factory orientation as the stock one here. That's why we removed only that one clamp and then guided the whole thing out. So now, when this one goes in here, we want to have that same orientation with the clamp and everything.
Like that.
Yep. And you see, guys, it still has that same bulge. So you want to push it in and all the way to the end till it can't go anymore. So you guys can see it looks exactly the same. And we're going to tighten up the clamp exactly the way that one is tightened up.
That's about there. About there. We go right there.
Just make sure you guys push this all the way in,
yes,
and then put the clamp in. Yep. So we're going to get it to the edge behind the bulge. This clamp is on there. And the little baby ones are going to be for that one down there. So this one, as you guys can see, the bulge is behind the bulge and everything. Looks good. When you put them next to each other, it should have the same orientation like before, like that. So you guys can see. All right, guys, because the intercooler is so big, you have to move the temperature sensor that reads the temperature outside and tell you inside of the car. You have to move this out of the way. So we have to this clip out, take this out of this place, and then we have to cut this piece off right here. And then we're gonna move the temperature sensor right here, over here on this side, underneath here, where my hand is. So we're gonna move it over here. Okay. Yep, so this is it, it's out of the way. We're gonna put that to the side for now. Yep, so it's gone. That's it?
Uh-huh. Is up in there?
Yep.
Okay.
And use a 932, right?
Yep. Now we just force it up in there.
Or what? Even a 9/5/16 look like it might have worked?
Might have, yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, probably might have worked, yeah.
5/16, but we use a 932, guys, and then it went straight up in there. So now that we got that out of the way, now we could put our intercooler in.
All right, we're gonna feed this up in the hole guided in here to go up inside the engine.
So he's gonna guide it in all the way like this, and then start twisting it. And he's guiding it up here.
And be right there like that. Oh man.
It's all the way up until it can't go no more.
Yep.
On the stock intercooler at the bottom of it, they have these little feet that we have to take off and put under the PRL. So we're gonna take those out. Boom.
But that don't fit snug on the PRL. So we're gonna rest them in here.
That's the way it's supposed to go?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, all right.
No, this way. No, it's supposed to go this way. That way. That way. The PRL is supposed to stay. Well, we'll still put it on, but I mean, they don't want to stay on because.
So we're gonna put them like this.
Yeah, that's how they're gonna go like that.
All right, cool. We got the PRL intercooler. So with this one, you have to tilt it.
Get this here.
And you put it under.
Get that one out. Get that one there. Put it in. No, put it on like this, like this. We just have to hold it. Hold it with your hand. No. That's
Got it. One side at first. He's gonna do his side.
Okay. There we go. My side.
He's gonna need some help.
Hold that side in. Hold over there. Come on, baby. Get up in there. Yeah. Put up in the hole.
Y'all watching the thing?
Okay.
Is it in there?
No. It's in the hole, right? It's in the hole. I think so. You think so? You gotta make sure she's in the hole. Right.
He doesn't know.
Okay.
Let's do the bracket.
Okay, this is the bracket here.
So now he's gonna do You need to turn it down, or are you good?
Bracket right there, and it needs to be turned. They thing a little bit like that.
I'm sitting on everything. So what size is that?
This is a 10.
A 10?
This one is the 10. Remember, there is my extension.
There you go. There we go. She's sitting perfect on top. Now he's gonna do the other side. This one's coming in fast. Okay. Don't have to be too tight. Remember, it's plastic. You snug this side.
Okay.
And now we're gonna do this side. And I'm gonna wash this side to make sure. So we was able to straighten it up. I was holding it while he catches the bolt. And now we're gonna catch the bottom one. There we go. Just catch it, right?
Yes. Take up the top one a little bit too.
Okay, and then the bottom. I'm making sure the seal is tightening up where it's supposed to be. You can see from underneath there, the seal. All right, time to put some snugs on her.
These are the 12. Two of them snug.
All right, so this side is good.
Tighten up the 10 on the side.
Yep, tighten up the 10 on the side. Now, this last side. She good?
She good.
The 10 now?
Oh, we had already tightened up the 10. Okay.
Yeah, we never removed it. I'm underneath the car with the oil pan, oil filter, and then this is the last charge pipe that we have to remove. As you guys can see, there's a clamp right here, and as you can see, we just have to pull this back, and then we can get to this clamp right here, just like that. And then the same one, that one is right here on the side. So we'll take this one out and put the new coupler. So this is the last piece, and this is a very important piece. No leaks. You want this thing to be tight so she can get all the air from the turbo. Yep, it looks like she's gonna fall out. Yeah, she's loose.
Okay, we should be able to go from underneath it, right?
Yep.
Looks like it.
Huh?
We're gonna put on this part here first, and then put on the part up there.
Correct.
Okay?
So we're gonna have the orientation. So as we're underneath the car is gonna be just like this. So this one's gonna be facing this way, and this one's gonna be facing down. So now we're gonna go ahead and snug it. We're gonna take this one off and snug it up. So you want to go ahead, squeeze it and pull it down. Yep.
There we go.
Cool. Right. So now
We need to get this part on first.
push it all the way. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Make sure that's on the edge before we do up top.
Yeah. There you go.
She on there?
Yep. She up there. She on there. She's on there. That's it. That's it. Okay, let's see that. That's good. Right?
Yes, sir. Alright guys, so now when you're looking down at the charge pipe down there, you should see it says PRL. and everything is tightened, and you guys can see the bulge down there is right there. It's bulging through, and the top piece right there where the clamp is, it is bulging through right there as well. So that's good. And then you have the other one, charge pipe, going along there, going to the back. This is PRL. So charge pipe is good to go, as you guys can see. So all the charge pipe is good to go. The bumper chilling over here, and we have to take out these two fin pieces on each side. Those two fin pieces has to come out, and then this little piece down at the bottom has to come out. So he's taking one of those out now. And then what's holding it? A Phillip? Yep, a Phillip, yeah. So then we gotta get the Phillip real quick.
This one holds it though?
I believe so. And then there's one in the middle. Yep. We gotta get the Phillip real quick. There's two Phillip screws holding it? Yeah.
So what's holding it now?
Oh, wait. Just pull it through.
You guys no longer using it?
Can't go back in with the intercooler. You see it's like a tab or something holding it? There you go. Alright, so that's so this is done. Alright, so the bumper's good to go back on. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. I wanted to show you guys how the charge pipe should look for the turbo side, and you guys can see the PRL logo sitting right there in your face, and you can actually read it. So that is the correct way how to put that last charge pipe in. So guys, that is the PRL intercooler and PRL charge pipe install. Yes, it is a lot of stuff that you have to do to install it, but the great thing about this is kind of like a one and done mod, and you have the intercooler and charge pipes all set up. Just got to make sure that you guys put the clamps in the right spot so there's no boost leaks, and make sure the intercooler gaskets is sealed correctly and they're straight in the circle orientation, and then it has that the charge pipe is clamping and the intercooler is clamping together, so you don't have any issues or boost leaks, or for somehow reason that gasket, for any reason that gasket doesn't like goes through the air and piping and everything and comes loose and stuff like that. So you got to make sure that it's clamping really good so the gasket doesn't have any boost leaks or any issues in the future. So it's very important to do that. But this wasn't a pretty bad install. Yes, it is time consuming, but you are gonna be happy with the results, and more than likely you're probably gonna get better gas mileage too, because there's a lot more cooler air hitting that bigger intercooler and it's going down into the engine. More cooler air, and with the gas and everything and the detonation, the car is going to run a lot cooler and get better gas mileage. So that is a good thing. But guys, if you guys like this video, definitely smash the like button, subscribe for more stuff, because you guys don't want to miss out on the new stuff that we have coming out for these next couple of videos. I'm super excited. Hit the like button for this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos drop. But that's it guys. If there's anything that you guys want to achieve, find your inner drive, the thing that drives you to take a step toward your goals every single day and make it happen. Peace.